Who's your pigeon? Asking for their business card, Mama.
Yeah, pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you identify yourself, mate? Is that the name your mother called you?
No, that's my identifying number.
So what is your your name and your number under your
That's my identifying number there, mate.
We need your business card too, brother.
I'm talking with the driver. I'll talk with you afterwards.
Okay. We request your business card anyway, thank you, brother. Because you want to conduct business with us, so we need your business card, thank you.
Who's the truck registered to?
To whoever the
Who's
book.
the registered? I'm not talking to you,
It's not
mate, I'm
registered,
talking to the
brother.
driver.
It's just Fano. It's a Fano's truck.
Yeah, who's the registered owner though?
No, there's no.
What does your
just
computer tell
everybody.
you, brother?
I'll have a look soon.
Okay, because there's no registered owners, brother.
Can I talk to you out here?
No.
So he's just going to slow the whole process up.
Just carry on, I can hear you.
Okay. Well,
Turn off
I'm
our
just
key,
trying to
mama,
speed it
waste
up
the
for you,
gas.
okay?
Speed, what up, brother? This contract that you have unconsentedly entered us into. Do you understand your job, my brother?
I understand my job.
What is your job, bro?
How do you pronounce your first name?
Oh, mama, don't tell him.
What's your address?
If he is a Māori liaison, then he should know how to speak the Māori reo, brother. Are you a Māori liaison, brother?
I'm a police officer, I'm not a Māori.
So you're not a policeman, you're a police officer.
What's your name?
My name, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Thank you,
What's your
Sam.
address?
40 Hotune Street.
Sorry?
40 Hotune Street, Whakatane.
14 or 40?
40.
40.
And that's on Te Ikawa Maui, bro. Do you know where Te Ikawa Maui is?
Do you have a phone number?
Yep.
Do you-
021
Yep.
025 6 42 42.
Do you have statutory jurisdiction on this land, brother? Brother Sam,
Sam who?
do you have statutory jurisdiction on this land,
You rang
Sam?
me last week for my nan. It's a motorbike.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what prosecutions did you put against that young man that ran our nanny over, brother?
He got prosecuted for careless driving.
Okay. It's good to hear that the law is being upheld. So once again, brother, do you have statutory jurisdiction on this land, brother?
In New Zealand,
Yeah,
I have an obligation to...
an obligation.
uphold the
So are we obliged to talk to you and enter any contracts with you, brother?
law. Not into any contracts, I'm not...
Well,
trying to
what you are
sign up
doing
for
is a contract, brother.
No, I'm just taking your details.
That's a contract, brother. You're taking details, which is a form of a contract. See, you don't know understand the law, bro. You understand legislation, bro. You understand your legislation and your rules, but you don't understand the law.
I'll just deal.
No, I need to talk to you, bro, because you are
you can
ignorant
wait
to
your
the law,
turn then,
brother.
okay?
You're ignorant to the law. You don't know the law. None of all your other mates too. Where's Senior Sergeant Ray Wiley? Why isn't he not here?
He's traffic, we're not traffic.
Oh, so what are we doing, brother? What is this right here? Is this not traffic?
We're doing a scheduled tasking.
And what does a scheduled tasking mean,
I'll talk
mate?
to you after.
Could you disclose what a scheduled tasking is?
No.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
Home care.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you need all these details, brother? What irrelevance does this have to your whatever you're conducting here?
Do you want to get his details?
No, thank you, Paul. Lock the door, mama. Morning, Paul.
Morning, how are
Do
you?
you have a business card, Paul?
Do I have a business card? Not on
Tika.
me.
How high koe kore mau business card, brother? I see one on the front of your notebook, so why don't you have a spare one for me? Because if you want to conduct business with me, brother, I need your business card. Do you understand, Paul? Is your name Paul?
My name is Paul.
Okay, Paul. Do you understand that I have a trespass notice on the police and what you're doing is breaking the law and then you fellas have to pay $1,000 fee? But I do not consent to giving you any of my details, Paul, or my ID.
Can I grab your name, please?
Like I said, Paul, if you want my name, which is my property, you need to pay me for it.
So, under the Land Transport Act, you
Which is an
are
act,
provided
Paul.
to give us your name.
I'm not
address.
provided, Paul. Could you please explain the laws, not the legislation? Do you even know who I am, Paul? You guys should know me,
No, I
because
don't
my
know.
daughter at the back that you fellas have pepper sprayed and thing, my daughter is feeling threatened, bro, so you fellas shouldn't even be stopping us.
Well, if you provide me with your name and address.
Why, Paul?
Because it's part of the Land Transport Act.
But the act is not the law on this land, Paul. That's what I'm trying to kōrero with you.
Oh, I know your name. You could provide me with yours.
Oh,
I'm
so
sure these
you
other
just
guys
said for
know
the
who you
camera
are.
you know my name, but then why don't you write the name, Paul,
No,
if you
I
know
don't
it?
your name. I said these guys probably know your name. I don't. I've never dealt
Who
with
are those guys? Well, then go and ask those guys, because I've had a lot of dealings with the police, Paul. The whole lot of yous, right down to Sergeant Colin McRae, Ray Wiley, all your fellas senior officers in this, whatever yous are running. So if you want to conduct business with me, Paul, I need your business card, thank you.
No worries. I'll see if these guys know your details, though, so I won't need
No,
to
Paul, what-
potentially bother you.
Well, why are you bothering? Why did you interrupt our peace in the first place, Paul? We're just trying to go about
we're
our
just
lawful
doing
business.
Just doing a,
But your job is not to do this, Paul.
Well,
There
it's
is
not
no,
really.
there is not
Well,
one
why do you do it,
registered.
Paul? Please act honourably, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, it does. No.
There's no registered owner, Paul. We do not wish to register our
It's actually registered
personal
to your
property.
address, but it's registered under a name.
Whose name, Paul? Cameron's
Is
name.
this diesel or
Yep.
diesel? Okay, so where's the mileage? There's no mileage sticker.
On our customary native titled lands, Sam, we do not need that as tangata whenua. Do you understand the laws of the land, Sam? Or are you just
Understand the laws of New
enforcing...
Zealand.
Well, where's New Zealand, Sam? Could you tell me the land that you call New Zealand? Because to my understanding and my documentation, New Zealand is just an administrative realm. There is no land called New Zealand, Sam. So I must remind you that you have activated the fee schedule, Sam. You have activated the fee schedule, Sam. Pirates, pirates, pirates. Pirates of the Bay of Plenty.
No worries. I understand we know who you are, so no worries.
So why have
So
you
we're
even
sorted.
done this, Sam? Sorry, Paul. So have we breached any peace and broken any laws today,
I've just
Paul?
come to ask your name. And I
Why,
already
Paul?
understand we know who you
I
are.
have the right not to give
Jimmy,
you
have a
my
good day.
details. Oh, okay. You have a you have a good day too, brother. Try not to extort too many money of people. Hey, are you fellas familiar with the Fair Trading Act 1986, guys? Because you ain't familiar with your oath. Do you fellas know any of the legislation you are enforcing, brother? So I'll be holding you lawfully accountable, Sam, for this unconsented contract under the Fair Trading Act 1986, Sam. You're trying to enforce unconstituted statutory regulations. So please define the difference between the law and legislation, Sam. Are you new to this town, Sam? Because I've never seen you here, bro. I've never seen any of you three guys, actually. And you fellas all failed to produce business cards. You fellas want to conduct business, but you don't want to pass the business card. Why is that, Sam? We need something to write down on our court papers when we get to the High Court, Sam. We know what you're up to. We know what you're up to, bro. It's unlawful, very unprofessional as well. See these stops? How come you didn't stop those other guys? No seatbelt. So is this a what's that thing, Mama? Cultural. This is What sort of operation are you conducting here? Are you racial profiling, Sam? Is this a racial profile stop? Sort of seems to me. I've seen a few different races go past without being stopped, so is this a racial profiling stop, Sam? Could you please clarify this unlawful stop that you've got here? You're breaching my peace. You fellas are exceeding your jurisdiction, creating damages, causing injuries, brother. I don't think the law allows for that sort of business. Oh, mate. That's an unsecure load, $600. Steve. $600 unsafe secure load, our brother. Enforce the law, bro. One law for all, One law for all, bro. Unsafe Unsafe load, $600. Paul, $600. Whoa, so you fellas got laws for different races there, Sam. You just let a unsafe, uncovered load go past, bro. I got done for a push bike for $600 and then you let an unsafe trailer go past. What are you guys doing? Breaking the law to enforce your rules, Sam. You better go back to policing school, brother. Tell your teachers they're teaching you the wrong stuff, bro. Tell your minister while you're at it. Because I know you would think you're doing the public a service, bro, but stealing money off people is not a service, bro. And I've got a hui to attend to, brother, so we're going to be leaving if we're not under arrest. See, this is how our so-called public servants, the New Zealand Private Police Act, they do not uphold our human rights. They don't even know the human rights. They don't know the Bill of Rights. They don't know anything to do with the so-called Land Transport Act that they so-called hiding behind. The Land Transport Act is nothing. It's nothing on these native lands, Sam. So, by rights, we have the right to defend ourselves from any of your deceit, bro. You are committing deceit and fraud on us, brother. So I would like you to start conducting your actions, bro. You're committing misconduct, bro. It amounts to serious misconduct, Paul. You and Sam. Serious misconduct, bro. It could have been quicker if you just didn't breach our peace and had left us alone to go about our lawful business. Nobody's broken any laws here but the New Zealand police by putting an unauthorised stop in a very dangerous place. You have hidden yourselves. You have hidden yourselves in a restricted area where motorists cannot see you fellas. So if somebody comes around their corner so fast and crashes, I'm going to blame the New Zealand police. Hey, you haven't even got cones or any warning signs to say that you have a unlawful stop ahead. So Sam, you better start doing your job properly, brother. And your mates.
What's Gary's last name?
Sam. All of you unlawful critters that wear that badge, bro, that patcher. You fellas are worse than the gangsters that you fellas blame all the problems on, bro. You fellas are the only gangsters around here, brother. The New Zealand Police Gang. Interrupting our privacy. Do you know that you have seized the Queen's flag, bro? Do you know what that flag is, brother? Hey, Paul. Do you know what that flag is, Paul? Do you know what the flag represents, Paul? You fellas are committing treason against King William, bro. And Queen Elizabeth, bro. The second, the one that's mentioned in your oath. The one you swore your fellas oath to, bro. That flag belongs to her grandfather, bro. King William, brother. Got royal assent to that. Do you fellas know what royal assent is? Do you fellas know what public notice is, guys? Do you fellas have statutory jurisdiction on this land, guys? Do you fellas understand what the Te Whenua Māori Land Act 93 is, guys? Do you understand the Imperial Laws Act, guys? Do you understand the 1961 Crimes Act, guys? You fellas are bound by all that legislation I just mentioned. You can't hide from it. I record all my intercourse with the police because the police are unlawful. And your fellas' mate, Stephen Allen,
Hey!
he's unlawful like you fellas. I'm gonna let us get out. I want to see who this person is behind us. Unsolicited goods and service, guys. Do you fellas know that legislation?
Oh, yeah.
Are you fellas familiar with the Fair Trading Act 1986, guys? Do you fellas only know the land transport? Have you fellas been only taught the land transport out, Paul? Do you fellas know the legislation and the law?